Hello, hello. Is this all working, I wonder? Looks like it, looks like it. Now is this part working? Video setting? No, that's the wrong thing. Music and sounds. Yeah. Wait, everything gone quiet. Interesting. I know. Minecraft. I think my bitrate must have just jumped off a cliff for a little bit. Let's hope it holds out for most of the stream. Otherwise, that's not great. Let's also, as always, turn off shaders because I don't like having shaders in this world. It makes every nice build, it makes every build look like crap when you turn them on and then turn them off, so yeah. I don't know how I did that, but I'm not going to complain. Flying when chunks are loading, this is going great. Let's test. Okay, well, I'm going to assume my sound mixing is fine. And it's just a matter of the internet kind of dying all of a sudden, which isn't great, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I'm still a bit ill, which sucks, but there you go. Yeah, what can you do, right? That's life sometimes. Yeah, the real question this time is, will I actually do the things I'm planning on doing, or will I fail miserably in my planning ability? Again, I wish. I know a decent amount about the game, but expert far from. Oh, what weirdness is Leosa doing in the Nether before? You wouldn't have seen, but Wes's chest system was awful, so I had to reorganize it all. So now we have some bulk storage of like dirt. This one's grass. This one's all the other dirt-like stuff. You know, granite, diorite, tuff, andesite. This one being stone and stone variants. All of those, well, cobblestone variants, and so on and so forth. Nether blocks, different organics. Speaking of these, poofa. Hostile mobs is this one. So now we actually have an organization system, which is huge. Yeah. I am stealing a farm, but like they stole the farm first, so I don't really feel like I need to be nice about it because I'm stealing an already stolen concept, which they didn't give credit for the original, so I don't need to credit them. And I could try and find it, but I'm simply not going to because that would take forever. And it's a very, very simple design. Well, as in just I really need to learn how to make multi-item sorters, but that's a later date thing because we don't have that much stuff. Okay, I mean there's a rail unloading system. 20 by 18, that's what I needed to know. Cool. Let's make a 20 by 18. You know what? What's supposed to be in here? Useful. Well, it's a needs are a tool, I believe. Something is supposed to be in my utilities bundle of utility, and I can't figure it out. What I'm missing from it. It could just be that. That's just a bundle. Oh, I need to grab those later, or at least some amount of them. It could just be an iron block. It's probably an iron block. I think it's an iron block. Go in there. Yeah, that looks correct. I'm gonna hope that's my utility bundle, correct? You know what, cool kid? Actually, can I do this? Let's see. Am I smart enough to do this? Will this work? Wait, nope, that's just shout. That's just shouted out. Sure. I think it's because you haven't got a video that glitched out. You know, I'll follow you, cool kid. There you go. Keep on the grind. It's hard. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. It's appreciated. It was this one, yes. I actually know how much of this I need. I'm just going to grab a bunch and hope for the best. No worries, no worries. Well, I wouldn't start on the pod streaming gig. Yeah, cool kid if you're thinking about it. Just for reasons, just... I would say if you're a bit older, so you don't just cringe at yourself as much. Don't get me wrong, you'll cringe at... Everyone cringes at themselves looking back on it, but, And also, this is just a funnier way to get followers. Oh, I figured out what was supposed to be in there. It's this crafting table. Yeah, go back in there. I knew something looked wrong about it. How are my firework rockets doing? Yeah, I don't like how low I'm getting on firework. I mean, this is why I'm building the thing, to be fair. Yeah. Wait, okay, I have doubly made a mistake. Ah, you can live there. Flying with Wi-Fi that isn't doing the best is certainly an option. Let's check to see gunpowder at the farm. That is the plan, and I am famously brilliant at following plans, right, Wes? Right? Cool, we got some gunpowder there. I think we're out, in these chests. Actually, hold up. Wes, there is another place we can check for gunpowder real quick. Before I make the farm. Probably make the farm. Again, it's nothing complicated, it's just like a very simple thing, like click on the first video on YouTube, because I made a very similar thing before, but now we have powdered snow, it's even easier. And I did go on an adventure to get it. Wee. If I'm correct, which I always am, famously. Map. And roof hole, portal. What? Oh, yeah, that's a person. And up I go. Oh, hi. That's neat. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Val. You've never been here before. Thank you, Zill. Now, where's the witch farm? Because I can't remember. What's this? Yep. Classic Val. There should be a witch farm somewhere on the roof, right? I just can't remember where. What's this height? I really should have taken the boat. But yeah, thanks to the raid. Welcome and welcome. And how was stream? I'm going to assume it was craft, considering that's what it said. And the power of a tab button. Well, how often do you get a, say you're raiding and then say, welcome in, raiders? Oh, thank you for the follow. As always, welcome in. Hi, Claire. You know what, I forgive you guys for the trap in the base. And me nearly blowing it up because of it. Ah. Where have I gone? How many raids do you get up? Both. What's it called? Be in the raiding party as well as the other place. I decided I can't remember where the thing is. I'm gonna have to go through the overworld and then figure it out. Which isn't the world's biggest problem. Oh wait, I also forgot materials, so I probably should grab them when I'm going back. Wait, no, I'm not building this yet. I mean, it makes sense, and like a lot of these people are interlinked, right? So raiding back and forth makes a lot of sense. Anyway, where am I going? That's where I'm going. 10th waypoint. It would help if I had waypoints on. I really should get rid of a bunch of them because I don't need all of these waypoints and they do very much clutter the screen. There it is. And away! I mean, enjoy your meal, enjoy your moment, it's completely fine. Thanks for the raid. It is very much appreciated. That's not the right waypoint I'm going. This is the waypoint. So yeah, anyone who needs to go, eat, sleep, anything else really, any other bodily functions, or just, you know, doesn't want to watch more Minecraft, fair enough. Feel free, go, do all the things you need to do, etc, etc. But also feel free to stay. No, I'm Quack, I do mostly craft, but I do have a follow-on Nuzlocke going on of a hardcore variety for Pokemon Black. I have, like, on actual working streams, I have streamed Team Fortress one time, and that was a great time, but that was more because nothing else was working, and I love that game. I don't play it very much, but great game. But yeah, it's mostly craft here. I'm probably going to be streaming around these times for a bit, because, what's it called, I'm at home, but when I'm back at uni, I'll probably stream a bit later. I think that's enough of introduction. If you come from Azil Minecraft, you might have seen my base. Well, I live with Wes. So our base. That's a big filter. Or system. Hey, I landed. Sugar, glowstone, spider eyes, empty bottles, sticks. Oh, hi, Leo, sir. Bunch of potions. And fire res. I might steal these fire res, I'm gonna be honest. Why are there hoppers in this? Thanks for the follow, Leo, sir. You no need to worry about being late. Happy for anyone to show up at all, to be honest. That's not why we do this gig. I assume I can steal from this. You normally can steal from people's farms. There's not gunpowder here, which means I assume it's all been taken, which is fair enough. Hey, you, Liesa. You're online at the moment, for the server at least. As in, yeah. It makes sense I can't sleep here. This is a witch farm. Fireworks. Sometimes you launch up and you just don't fly in it. It's probably a skill issue on my behalf, but, you know what? I do be like that sometimes. Is there a filter here? I don't really see a filter. Yoink, yoink. I mean, fair enough. Inventory management will forever be a nightmare in this game. Yeah, I mean, one thing that's important is make your storage room the nicest looking room, because it's the room you're going to spend most of your time in, right? Yoink. Well, you make it look nice. Maybe not the nicest, because it's probably not what you're showing other people. And clearly, external appearances are much more important than your own satisfaction. But, yeah. Well, I've stolen a sufficient amount of stuff from here. There's the portal. So now I can actually reconfigure where this portal is in the end. But that said, you have a massive house. Surely you can slam storage in somewhere, right? Yum, 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 yum. I missed. There we go. Doot. And that can be which farm portal. I would make it purple, but every portal thing's purple, so I'm gonna make it grey. Now where's home portal? There we go. I mean, you can do stuff to make them like be on shelves and stuff to look a bit nicer, but yeah, if you just want like an efficient storage area, basement does make sense. But there are a couple of things you can do to make it look less like you've just spammed chests against the wall. But I need to do that myself, to be honest. However, I have successfully robbed a bunch of gunpowder from the witch farm. I think that one's communal. Most of the farms are communal, which is very nice. Doesn't mean I can't... it doesn't mean I'm not going to break that trend, because I would feel weird about it. Soul sorting the paths. That might be difficult given the paths, but that should go on the to-do list. Move. Random cat I own. Fix off. Well, it's less. I guess it is fixed because I got the system wrong. And nope, I have got it on the to-do list. I am smarter than I thought, or less smart than I thought. I'm not sure which. That one. Potions. Always grab fire res when you can. Useful item? Well, not misc items. Useful. Paper. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All the rockets. Yoink. 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 I have 8 gunpowder left. Where is organics? Here's organics. I'll need 9 because you can't really do it in lesser bits. Paper and rockets. And back to useful, back paper. And the ender chest. So fill that stack up. That's my ender chest. I really need to figure out a better system. Also need to restock that. Too many thoughts, too little time. As always. Here we go. Redstone thing. But these random hoppers I found, and where I put this iron block back in this chest. The storage sucks because you just constantly have to be on top of it. Again, unless you make an auto system, but I don't know how to make an auto system, and I need to sit down and learn that. But I've got uni work, so yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Mob drops, ender pearls. Yeah, that works. Okay, theoretically we have some gunpowder, but I'll use all the gunpowder because this isn't all mine. This is theoretically shared. What materials do I need for this farm? Come on, load internet. Don't betray me. Oh, God, I'm gonna need more scaffolding. A bunch of rails, that should be easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 40 magma. Cool, cool, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move these, otherwise it's gonna bug me. There we go, 5 and 40. I'm going to need 5 and 40 of, like, a block type, presumably. How much of you do I have? Well, if it's not being used for redstone, I don't need to make a diorite, so I can really just make it whatever I want. And I presume that's a similar amount. Yeah, 5 and 40 of a block. I'm just going to use stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 40. Right, God, I'm going to have to move these. Wait, why did I do that? Let's do like that. Yeah, that thing is full, so time to grab another shulker. Shulkers. Oh, great. Gotta love the shulkers. What else do I need? Rails. 5... Essentially, 5... Sorry. Yeah. Essentially 5 stacks of rails. How many rails do I have? I should have left a redstone shulker out. Oh, I did. I have not even a stack, so... Rail time. Oh yeah, that's going to be annoying. Oh, slightly annoying. One gives you 16? Well, that's enough. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I might need more. No, I have just enough powder snow. I think. Maybe, I don't know. I might not have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. But, like, I have enough combined with this lot, right? But I don't really want to go into my own personal supply too much. So maybe I grab some more iron. Yeah, that does more than enough. I need more scaffolding, which is bamboo and string. The levers are stupid that they're using them. Powered rails. I didn't make powered rails again. It's like gold and redstone, isn't it? And sticks, obviously, but redstone shulker, redstone. It's like a stack or something. And there's a communal guard found, so that's fine. How much did I need? Less than this, but yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that. Okay. Yeah, that's what point is there. Then what else? Couple hoppers, chests. Decent bit of glass, actually. We should have a decent bit of glass. And I'll grab some chests. I need a couple, but I'm gonna grab a bunch because honestly, that seems like something that could go in like one of the useful stuff. Shulkers. Honestly, I could make it actual useful stuff shulkers rather than having all the stuff in here, but at the same time, it's kind of you just want to be able to grab it out and go. So now I'm not sure. Thinking. I do not need this much iron in here. So what I can do is... Okay, but I do want a stack of that in there. No, at least for now I can do this. And cool that and take this out. Yeah, that feels fine. And then I can make a proper, like, useful stuff thingy-majig. That being said, how much bamboo do we have? There's none in there. Oh, because it's going to be in the miscellaneous wood chest. How? You get 6. So it's essentially 1-to-1. String. We're not going to have much string, are we? That's the wrong chest. That's 22. Wait, we got 6, but let's just see how much I can make. And then I'll think about it. Okay, we've got a stack and, like, a lot, but I would like... Yeah, we have just enough for the farm, but I would like more. But at the same time, I need to make my bamboo farm at some point. 16's a nice number to leave, so let's leave that much and just make a bunch more. Cool, that works. I'll put this extra bamboo and string back. It's bamboo's wood now, so there you go. Well, okay, I definitely grabbed way too much. Well, it's fine. It's bamboo, it grows. Like, that's the kind of the point of bamboo. Put these sticks back. Let's put this iron in here. I kind of think that's enough. And yeah, I was going to put the chests in here. And I was going to grab... What? I was going to grab a useful stuff and a chest, but like now I don't need it because like I put these useful things I don't need too much of in there. I think that's everything I need. I guess it's time to go find a Salt Sand Valley that isn't too close to any other farms and stuff in the Nether. Is it Salt Sand Valley? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Actually, let's check the Pallid Snow thing. Well, no, that's going to be more than enough because I need 20, and that's 5 plus 13. Wait, no. I can count. 5 plus 13 is, in fact, not 20. Bam. You get it for free. Maths live on stream. You're welcome. Where to go? Where to go? Do 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 do. That is the wrong way. I need to go find powdered snow. For powdered snow, I actually need buckets. How much of my streams are me running backwards and forwards and not remembering where stuff is I need? That'll be enough. Now I hope I don't randomly die. Okay, let's actually go outside, so it stops things from like that. What? Oh, okay. What are the biomes? Ice spike, snowy plain, snowy plain, snowy plain. I think it's like snowy. Is it grove? I think it's grove I need to go to get powdered snow. But as always, where is that X? Red X is that way. And away! I love Elytra. Probably a suboptimal way of using it, but... like, honestly, who cares? It's fast enough. And efficient enough. And now we float. I hope everyone's having a good day. Well, at least not a good day or a productive day, because those are the two things you can want in a day. I suppose a productive day is a good day, depending on your priorities in life. That's a very individual judgment. Yeah, I should very much pay attention to flying if stuff's loading in. I can't see where I'm going. This can end poorly. That's powder snow, I think. Yes, this is powder snow. What? Isn't it? I guess not. I guess I was just in between the thing and the other one. I think groves have powdered snow, so be on the lookout. I think that's where I got the previous stuff, so once again, set temp. Cool. I guess I sort of spam and hope for the best. It does look different, I think. But I can't recall on the top of my head how it looks different. So I am just kind of hope for the best, really. Okay, this stuff is half a block higher. Well, this looks like a... Nope. What? Is it there? Is that the powdered snow? The answer is yes. Maybe I should have brought more buckets with me. You know what? Because, like, I don't want to have to fly all the way out here to get more powdered snow, and, like, yes, you can farm it, but... Well, it is theoretically renewable, but it's so painful to do that, that I really don't want to, so... Let's just get a bunch more here. Honestly. Yeah, let's just get a bunch more here. And I mean a bunch. I also need this. Boop, boop. I'm not... That's not exactly a bunch. Yeah, let's spam everything into here real quick. Oh, why did I keep that on me? Go back in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And even more buckets. And this is exactly what I mean about getting distracted. I mean, at least this is tangentially related to what the plan was today. Now I wish I put more iron in my... No, I do have more iron, but this feels like a really stupid way to use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, 9 more, and that was 3 iron blocks, so... I think it was 3 iron blocks. I hope it was 3 iron blocks. Yep. I do not know when I'm going to need this much powdered snow, by the way. But you never know. So, there you go. What's up along those lines? There's my inventory shulker. Wait, no, it's shovel, axe. I really need to, like, actually have a system. I pretend to have a system. I don't, in reality. Oh no, bow. Water bucket. Good enough. I just spam everything else in the inventory. It doesn't matter, really. There's the utility bundle. Let's just refill that. Put that. Wait, no, that's incorrect. I had this problem earlier. Grab you. And... Wait, there's something else. Was there something else? Because, yeah, it was crafting table. Excuse me while I have a moment. Yeah, no, just definitely my crafting table that should be in there. Ender chest. It's the ender chest. Yep, I was initially correct. But now I can't put the iron back in the ender chest. I don't really think that one through. You back. You're there. I can put you back in there. I can grab these up. And you. And honestly, the powder snow bucket can go in there. Because I'm going to... No, you're not... Yeah, powder snow can go in there. That's a bunch of empty shulkers, and these shulkers are currently in use. Wonderful. Now you go back in there. I delete that. And... yeah, time to go towards the portal. Something should be there. What is it? Blocks, I think? Whee! Oh, Elytra are so good. Yeah, no wonder no one ever uses any other form of transportation unless they're making a super fancy piston bolt. Because at least that's automated. I guess ice highways. Sort of. Sometimes. But that takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. A lot of ice. Which I guess is a problem, but at the same time it isn't, right? Because Elytra are really, really fun. So, who particularly cares? No worries, cool kid. I don't think my shout-out did much. Gonna be honest. But, you know, I appreciate any and all compliments. Yeah. I forgot about the tree. Kind of strange that Wiper here is worse than at uni. I guess it's not too strange. At uni, I'm actually in civilization, and here I'm significantly less in civilization. To the roof. You know what? Apparently, according to the vanilla tweaks thingamajig we have going on the data pack variety, we have teleporters, which means we should probably set up a teleporter rather than have this. Because this kind of sucks, not gonna lie. That's not the map. Neville Ways, Crimson Fault, Rare Soul Sand. That's Soul Sand, but like I don't want to mess with that. Basalt. Okay, that looks... I return. After the world's longest break. I know. How could I abandon you? You know what? Let's annoyingly go back down so I can actually see the map. Because I don't actually know how to go up and down with that map. Okay, why are you still giving me the Nether Roof map? I have to actually... No, it's not. Oh, it actually has like different layery stuff. So if I just set a couple... Yeah, I'll set a couple random waypoints that don't really mean much. Like set a waypoint there, and like a waypoint there, and like a waypoint there, and like a waypoint there, and then I'm gonna go up again. Well, can I do this actually? This will be very cool if I can. Okay, it didn't work. Give it a shot. And now we go up. The old-fashioned way. I mean, it's like elevator music, where we kind of already do have stuff. Oh, this stuff isn't particularly far out. I guess this would probably be the best one, honestly, because it's at least a decent distance, and I can put on my sphere of, is this an actual decent distance? Yeah, because that's Witch Farm Portal, and that's the end, so this one feels a bit better to go towards. You know. Because the only thing close to it is, remotely close to it is the Japan portal. And whatever that is, but I don't want to think about it. Ta-da! Okay, well, time to get out the stuff. I don't know, I'm getting rid of, like, the useful stuff. Yeah, so I'll get out of its crimson. Yeah, this should be fine. Cheaty sphere of cheatiness. Boop. And stuff can spawn on top of shulkers. Well, you know, I guess. How do I do this? This is two... Which two buttons is it? Excuse me while I slam every button on my keyboard. Okay. Well, I try and remember what my toggles are. Actually, don't I unmute? Let me double check I unmuted. I did. Okay, I'm just gonna search it up. Mini herd buttons. Because I just don't remember. Because I know that, like, one of them's a voice chat button. Mini herd. Keybind. Keybind. Minecraft. Do. H plus C. Okay. There we go. Then he took me like spamming it. Add shape. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Despawn sphere. Add shape. On. Cool. Obviously, we're going to want to go higher up, but there's no structure I can see, at least. Within the despawn sphere. Which means we're far enough away from other stuff. You know, let's fly around a little bit. And either way, we'll be high up. But, it kind of is what it... I forgot to grab glass. Oh, well, I'll do that later. Yeah. So, yeah, let's just put a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, so I don't need to think about having it on me while I make this. And theoretically, I assume we need to go a couple blocks up, and then there's, like, the actual, like, unloady bit. Right. Yeah, get up onto the nether roof, do the thing with the thing. I'm sure there's a better way of doing that, but, like, I can't be bothered. I'll make the collection system later. I legitimately can't be bothered right now to do that part. Cool, that needs to be on the same level anyway. And yeah, it's 20 by 18. This is stupid. You could use slabs and get a more efficient, be more block efficient. So, like, why wouldn't I? Some people. I mean, I guess it's saying it doesn't need to be slabs, but, like, you probably should. It's best practice. Is to make stuff cheap. And, like, yeah, I know this is all spawnable, and that's a bit of a problem, and you don't want to have it around. But, you know what? It's fine. Because I will simply say it's fine, and thus it will be. Because, like, yeah, that's now more than enough when it comes to stuff. Hey. I'm gonna boop, and... I had thoughts, they were here at some point. Bottom slab. Just for spawn-proof prevention. So none of this stuff can be spawned on now, which is just nice. Yeah, what's it doing? That was a thought. How high do I want to put this? I can legitimately just plonk this here. And it is 18 by 20, I think they said. Yes, 18 by 20. Cool, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And then it's by 20, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Do. Wait, can I count? That 120? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that should be 20. So then, what? Why don't they line up unless they do? 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, they did line up. Which means I'm correct. Actually, wait, yeah, they do something really stupid in the thing. Play. I'll just do that later, it's fine. I'm losing technically some efficiency, but like I don't really care. Well, as an efficiency building, I'm not losing farm efficiency, don't worry. That stuff's actually important. Well, inverted commas important. Now time to hold down real quick. Do stuff. Block facing ASMR. Why is just server TPS tweaking out every now like half a second? Nah, I'm sure it's fine. Right, I'm sure it's fine. No one would be doing anything horrific to the server. Right? Right. Da, 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 da. Okay, this might make me sick after an amount of placing stuff like this, and I'm simply going to stop doing that. Yeah. Again, the fact I can hit mods implies that I do need to be, like, higher, but that's the point of a platform. Done. Okay. Okay. Do. And now, what do I need to do next? place. Okay, cool. There's that, and then it's what? 5 rails powered rail, 8 rails powered rail, 5 rails. Okay, well that's a silly pattern, but sure, I can do that. Where's the stuff? Also needs boopity boop, boopity boop, boop 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 boopity boop. You'll just hop going like the other way first. So boop boop, just for now, because I'll do the storage collection a bit later. And now we need my ender chest, which should be in here and in here, and ender chest is not spawnable. Port. There was one. Where did it go? Yep, I needed that. So I'll plant you here and you here. Next I need a hopper. And time to grab a bunch of rail. Hopper facing that way. Nope. Also nope. So I should. Just for spawn proofing. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Get back in there. Boop. And actually, let's go grab that. Yeah, constant interruptions. I forgot what I was doing again. 5 rails, powered, 8 rails, so on and so forth. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see. Then boop, boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop, boop, boop. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to assume it's going to be consistent across the whole thing. So I am, in fact... Right, it will be. I assume it will be. Yeah, it's just going to be consistent. So let's... what's it called? Do some replacements. 10 would be kind of redstone inefficient, but you saw how much was at the witch farm. And just how much we have, so it's fine. I'm not going to be hungering for redstone. Yeah, no rockets on me. That's great. Good work, me. And here we are. In song for some reason, as always. Ah. Ah, good work. I mean, that's been there for half a second, but good work. But we say yes. Pyong. And there we go, that should make life significantly easier. That does kind of mean I should rearrange these again. And then boop, and then boop, 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 boop. Ah. Mistake replacer. Actually, yeah, if I don't. Because rails and place order and stuff are always really annoying. So let's actually do this like semi-correctly. Right. Over rails, I can follow a tutorial. Rail. Powered rail. I mean, to be fair, no one likes farms that use minecarts at the same time. Well, minecart hoppers, because they're like 8 times as laggy as a hopper, but whatchamacallit. With this much space, this is more efficient than having a hopper. I mean, you may be able to trigger this like on a timer, but I think you'll lose part of efficiency probably. So you may as well just do this. It'll make life significantly easier. So you'll be plonking rails, and that means these can't be spawned on, which is very nice. Although just like a certain radius from you, things need to be to spawn. So you just don't have the jank of stuff appearing in your face. But we do have a plugin that kind of does that on the server. But like, with dramatic particles. But it does kind of let you get like 2 free creds on something if you're properly aware, which may not be intended. However, I can't complain, because if it helps me, why would I complain about it? Right? Right. Plonk. Pionk, 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 pionk. Honestly, very therapeutic just plonking stuff down. Like, maybe not very therapeutic, but strangely therapeutic. What to do here? I'm gonna assume they just place a block at the end. Yep, they just do a power. They just do a block with a block. Cool. They do put glass on top. I don't have glass on me. So, pause. Actually, no, that's in fact beneficial. Boop. So I can just go. You know, just that pillar up right now. I'll just do that and then that, so it's a solid block, and then this so it can't be spawned on. And I'm at. I'll reclaim these two. And ta-da! Again, I do not know why I can't be bothered with minecarts right now, but I simply cannot. I'll put that there. You can go in there. I assume like it's just covered in magma blocks as the next step. I should have grabbed fire res as well. Oh well. No, I didn't. So magma. Let's also get rid of you because you. Da, 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 da. Yeah. That's convenient. Very convenient. I got this. See? Completely fine. I say, like, sort of bugging it up as much as you can. I'm placing blocks in a block placing game. How much can one bugger it up? Gotta be like a properly efficient way to do this, but if there is, I don't really know. So just place blocks. That just reminds me of making a gold farm, but it's so much less bad. Gold farms are painful because there's some amount of layers and stuff you do. I mean, you can make multiple layers for this, but I don't think I'll need it. Because I can simply AFK more. Let's put that there so I don't walk off. This is probably not an efficient way of doing it, so I'll do that. And I'm not sure why the magma blocks look strangely edible, and this might just be an incredibly stupid take. Like, nah, I did not remember. I forgot to do on that side. Oh well. They built stairs for a reason. Well, inverted comma stairs. Because they're neither stairs nor, like, easy to use. Which you would hope stairs are. For, like, able-bodied people. You know? Well, depending on how many there are and how steep they are. Presumably. God, do I have enough? Precisely, is the answer. Yeah, set temporary waypoint. You know, I will do this, but what was the thing at the beginning? It's gonna be like... I can't believe I don't 100% remember how you do these. It's like a comparator thing. Comparator 2 dust and a torch? Or torch and 2 dust even. Cool. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Yoink. Redstone box. Give me a comparator. Comparator. Block. Block. Block, block. You. Comparator output. There's got to be a better way of doing it, right? Am I feeling efficient or am I feeling lazy? I think I'm feeling lazy. So. Wait. Okay, I only have 5 torches. I really should make some more torches. It's comparator, torch, and block, block. So at the moment that's powered. Chests. Do. Makes sense to do chests like that, and then grab me a hopper real quick. Hopper. Open minecart variety, presumably. Which means I need iron, so where's my bundle? There's the bundle. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Boopity boop. Then minecart. Hopper minecart. And away! Look at my child go. I'm so proud. What am I saying? Oh well, oh well. Yeah, let's go. First grab some potatoes, because hungry. And B, grab some glass? I just need glass, right? And fire res. Glass and fire res. Those were the 2 things I needed. Someone remind me. Whee! Also could be worth investigating underneath the area, actually. Let's do that real quick. While we're still in the nether. No one let me forget about the glass and fire res, because I don't have Frostwalker, because Frostwalker is cringe. But very much recommended if doing big magma based projects. The glass doesn't really cover anywhere much. Then it's fine. That's... Ah, what? Flying into never as well. Ow. Ow. Yeah. Cell speed's kind of... That's confusing. Hello, big cube. Okay, yeah, it does cover quite a bit of actual area down here. I'll let you go, big sphere. Sphereness. Oh god, that goes quite low. You know, I probably could have just checked the radius rather than flying down here. I'm checking just... I assume that's what you're doing, or something. I don't actually know that abbreviation. I'm checking how far down the spawning sphere goes. And the answer is... to 34-ish. So basically... Which numbers? There's a lot of numbers on the screen. But there's, like... There's numbers up there, there's numbers down here. Those... I mean, that's not a number, but that's concerning. These numbers are light levels there for spawning. TPS is ticks per second. I'm not sure what the other one actually stands for. Obviously, difficulty stuff. E is entities. Obviously, quads are quads. FPS is FPS. Speed is relatively obvious. I think those are most of the numbers going on. Fly away. Hope for the best. But flying into never is never a good idea. Way. But essentially, I need to... I don't like this. Not this at all. Up. Okay, this is not good up. This is, in fact, bad up. Chinese rip-off of a movie Up, if you will. Okay, what? How do I get back? What? No, that's not the button. That's the button. How do I get back from here? What? Dodging, ducking, and weaving, but this isn't particularly helpful. I'm gonna shoot. Ow, 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 ow. Also, don't you have a stream to stream West, or are you done? I could have just checked the sphere radius if I remembered the buttons. What are the buttons? That's not the buttons. Hi, skeleton. That's just kind of rude. Boop. What are the buttons? No, it's not that. No, not that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the buttons. I mean, that's fair enough. To be fair, I got raided since I began and everyone's left now, but I think, which is something. Too far did disappear like 2 or 3 times because I was getting bugged because I'm back at home. Where are the keybinds? H and C. H and C are the keybinds. If they want to work, yes. Yeah, it's 128 blocks, so I really shouldn't have been surprised about that one. Zill, I believe. I haven't, like, I didn't know he had, like, I know he had a thingy majig, but I didn't know still actively streaming. Okay, it's just night. Was Zill, right? I'm not being, like, I'm not hallucinating. Rotate. Let me double check, because I would really not like to lie about this. Well, accidentally. Yeah, I was ill. Wee. Ow. Yeah. I mean, mostly, yeah. It was a 9-person raid, and I'm back down to stuff. So evidently, I need to improve my ability to keep people. But here's what it is. Right. Mm-hmm. I had a fort. There were forts. Oh yeah, fire res was one of them. Oh, these are like crappy fire res. We do have a brewing stand here though. So yeah. Again, I've left breaks so we can actually do some decorum in this room, but there isn't any at the moment. I'm gonna put this down just for now. We have so many blaze rods, it doesn't matter if we waste a couple, right? I mean, redstone extends, which is why I need that. 1, 2, 3. I mean, yeah, I'm mostly absorbed. I haven't like talked to too many people like properly, but I think like I'm established enough, as in people know of me at least, and like may have interacted with me or been in a wider context with me, right? I mean, to be fair, I've tried to introduce myself to pretty much everyone by giving them free. That was gunpowder, not redstone. Well done, me. Oh, well, splash potion's better. And we could theoretically make this lingering. Why wouldn't make this lingering? I have no idea, but we could. Boop, boop, boop. How much glass did I actually need? I needed quite a bit. Misc blocks. Give me your glass. That's not very much glass, me. I thought there was more. Apparently there's a bunch of glass in there. Glass. How much glass do I need? Kelp MC, who's stolen... I'm pretty sure stolen this design. Tell me how much glass I need. 1, 2, 3. Essentially 3 stacks. I have a bit. I just want to have more glass. Did I use it on something? Don't know. Time to go to the villages. Wait, is it night? It's probably night. No, it's not. Cool. Oh well. The village is always good because they're great for XP and other stuff. Whee! Business boulder. The better business boulder. Yeah, we've got a decent bit of iron in here. It's fine. Hello, guys. Give me your emeralds real quick. The Quaffle could use healing. You and you. And give me more glass. Cool, that's all the glass I need. Let's put the iron back. I'm gonna have to restock this soon. There you go, and here I go. And you aren't, yeah, you don't restock any that much. Oh, I need to put my comparatives back into redstone thing. It's fine. Currently working on the project, so it's chill. Also, where supposedly there's teleporters in vanilla tweaks, so we can just have teleportation in Japan. If it works, is the key word. Well, the key statement. Because if it doesn't, sucks to suck, I suppose. I'm not sure how many backup electras is enough backup electron. Like, I should probably feed it to gear as well. Before I land it. It's fine. I can. There we go. Tutorial man, the man of tutorials. How much? Okay. You want powdered snow? Sure thing. There's the stuff. Ow. let's just temper out. I mean, this is me just dumping stuff in the chest because I'm dumping stuff in a chest rather than anything remotely organized. But you two can go back in here because that's where you belong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 2 more. Cool. I actually had inventory space full of that, which is a pleasant surprise. Wee pyong. Okay, Mr. Tutorial Man. What do you want? Parallel snow with 3 block gaps. Go. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one, and then 1, 2, 3. So like here, and then there's a 3 block gap there. Cool. 2, 3. Place. 1, 2, 3. Place. 1, 2, 3. Place. This feels wrong. This feels like I've done something wrong already, which is not a good sign. I don't like that. Right? Thinking. 2, 3, yeah, 3 diagonally from the corner, so 1, 2, which is a much smarter way than what I was doing. So, this is why this guy made a tutorial and I'm following it. Right. And then just 1, 2, 3, boof. 1, 2, 3. Boof. 1, 2, 3. Boof. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna assume this doesn't actually line up perfectly then. Because that just seems like an easier thing and it stops me from having to worry about it. 1, 2, 3, and boof. 1, 2, 3, and boof. Wait, no, those have a 2 block gap. What? Okay, there's definitely going to be an issue because I can't count. Because, yeah, that should be there. And then, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's double check I haven't made any other mistakes. Okay, that's a 3 block gap, 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 that's a 3 block gap. Okay. I could have done this so much better. Oh well. You live and you learn. Wee. Boop. You know, I don't know if I've done this correctly or not. Yep, I've done this correctly because I shouldn't have any left and I don't have any left. Okay, that's neat. And then it's the glass to stop them from flying away. Because you used to have to use witherizers to do this, but now you don't. Which is the thing. Yeah. So I guess ghasts are 4 blocks wide. So that's why you need every 3 blocks to things. But yeah, surround the thing in glass. Go. Beep bop. Beep boop. Ba-doop. 1, 2. Wait, is it just like surrounding glass, like proximally? Or like, does he have one? Do they leave a 1 block gap? I'm gonna assume it doesn't matter. There is a 1 block gap, however. Yoink. Okay, well that one's gone. Rest in peace, random piece of glass. Oh, block of glass. I wouldn't describe a meter cube of glass as a piece, you know. I feel like if I want like full group integration, then I hit the button. Good luck me again. I want like full group integration, which is also something I am doing. It's just like jumping in people's chats at random. And honestly, it's quite fun, because like, yeah, it's mess with people you kind of know. And also, Twitch also makes good. Leave it in the background stuff. But like also the interactions, the fun, unique thing at the same time. Oh, hi, Ghast. Ah. Oh no, this is why I would call a problem. Ah, God, this is a big problem, actually. Ah. I went too high and it spawned. I'm so cool. Oh no. That's a little bit of an issue. I should have had pearls on me rather than the rockets, because rockets you have to do this, and that's bad, because like then it gets into places it can spawn, and I'm glad I have like extras, because otherwise this would be a bigger problem. Oh, not again. I didn't realize gas could break magma. Gonna be honest. Oh well. Where are my chests? They're over there. Hello, random glass block. Yum 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 yum. Do do do. Oh, thank you. Off minecart, you grabbed the stuff I needed. I don't know how many of them got kabloomed. Wait, I think I grabbed a precise amount of magma I needed, so I might not have enough, which is a problem. Ah. Ow. Yeah, I should have ender pearls in here, because they're just better for this sort of thing. Probably. Well, not for getting up, because getting up's going to be painful. How do I do this? I just stand on here, actually, don't I? Okay, well, that's also great. Yep. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Someone remind me to fix this fully later, because otherwise I'll forget. And that is suboptimal. Boop. Yeah, I think everything's back where it should be. Minus that, but I just simply do not have any magma on me right now. Okay, how many blocks up do I need to go? 3. It's always 3, because block, I imagine, ghast. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. Pajong. Wait, why am I here? I feel like I should be, like, in a different spot. Yes, I should. This is why we grab extras, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Hopefully I still have enough. If not, I'm gonna have to risk going back. The reason you use glass is because it's not a spawnable block, I assume. Well, no, I know it's not a spawnable block, and I know that's why you use it, because I've done this design, well, very similar designs before. It didn't well. 1, 2, 3. And Swift. Wait, no, that's wrong. Yeah. Oh well. Swift Sneak would be divine about now. But I don't have it, so... sucks to suck, I guess. If I had a minecart should pick up the glass and put it back in the thingamajig over there, which would be divine. Because if I don't have enough, it stops me from having to go on a massive tangent. Let me just pick these up real quick and see if I can pearl onto one. This should work, I think. Let's see if it works. Hello, hello. Hopefully I didn't miss your message. Eh. Well, that almost worked, which is something. So what if I... Whee! Hopefully I was facing correctly. I wasn't facing correctly. Yeah, welcome in. How's you? How's you? How did that one not work? Goodbye, Endermite. Okay, so this one I feel like I'm facing correctly. You know what? No, because I don't want a firework rocket, because then I will spawn more ghasts. So something like that should work. Maybe, hopefully. Probably not. It doesn't look like it's gonna. Oh, it worked. Can't believe the one time I didn't believe in myself, it worked. Freaky. Daily boober. Well, chili, that's daily moober. Right? I mean, I'd have to stream daily for it to be daily boober, but I don't. I did for a decent while, actually, but you know what? Life has a way of getting in the way of things. I wish I had a swift sneak about now. But I don't, so that sucks. Don't question why I'm doing it this way. I don't know either. 1, 2, 3. And then another one. Then you go boop, and then, you know, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3. And then, wait. No, I think that's not right. This is 1, 2, 3. And then, boop. And now I just, hopefully, there should be enough stuff, because I brought extras, but I used them as well, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. And that sounds like a plan to me. If I was smart, I could have counted, but I'm not, and I didn't. And everyone was like, this is the shape's always a bit weird when it comes to some things, like, yeah, definitely could have made it look nice. It's fine. It's a farm. No one expects farms to look nice, especially a Neverroot farm, right? And now I can just get rid of these because these aren't necessary. Screw it. Don't question why I cut myself off from the thing when doing it. That was entirely intentional. I'll have you know. And this all looks good. I think that's that, basically. This should work. Nova Cafe, I go to actually have a drink named Quack Quack, so I guess I drink you. I mean, I'm singular Quack, I suppose, so... You drink my squared cousin, who apparently exists. I need to slab that, otherwise that'll be a problem. Slabs? Slabs? Okay, cool. Leftover building stuff's in there. To be fair, I was gonna take these down, so I'm very smart. Yeah. Now, theoretically, I just need to move, like, up a few hundred blocks, and then everything will be golden. No, they're in chat every now and then, actually. And they do not also go by Quack. But I feel like they'll show up more for... oh, there's the final magma block, and I actually go replace that. They'll show up more for... whatchamacallit? Pokemon than Craft. Because there are much... And you know what to definitely show up for? Fire Emblem. Which I do want to stream some of at some point, honestly. I've got a few stupid ideas related to Fire Emblem to stream. It's actually like part of the origin story of the Quack streaming is my other liking to watch me play Fire Emblem because I really like Fire Emblem. And that, yeah, And then with the whole West thing going on and wanting to get on the server, because I was essentially building advice. That's kind of how I started streaming. And also making the thing was super easy, so, yeah. I'm gonna assume it's just a matter of going up for the spawning sphere, so... Where be... Okay, no, that's not good. Where be the scaffolding, me boy? Ugh, 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 ugh. I mean, this farm's already produced a ghast, which means it works. Now it's kind of just a matter of... This looks... I mean, this is even. It's not going to have a center me. Well, it's not going to have a one-block center. You know. So, up we go. Enjoy. I can climb some scaffolding. See you in a sec. We love climbing. Very thrilling gameplay. I don't think scaffolding's spawnable. Yeah, I think they changed that, so scaffolding's no longer spawnable. How far up did... I mean, like, I can just get up the sphere if I... It's like 128 is the actual answer, so 64. If you don't probably want the full 128, you probably want, like... No. 64, so then I would want 36. Well, 35 now. To be a hundo. Right. God, it's gonna be so tempting for someone to just knock this down and I would be not exactly happy about it, to say the least. But I get it. I would also be tempted to knock this down, but please don't. Okay, that's going to be kind of painful to try and do. Ah, we love a light trip, but it wasn't necessary. Two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 6. Because now I look like I'm kind of over the same. I'll do something like that, and then I'll make this a bit of a plan. You know, I will. CH? Yes. Configure set here. Well, no. CH configure set here. Okay, I should go a bit higher. How much higher is the question, though? Because that's still going to be a decent bit. CH. It's 128. Ah. I was just wrong about the radius. That makes sense. Like this much higher? 146? Would that work? No, still higher. No, I'll just keep hitting the button until, like, it looks good. That looks good. So, how much higher do I need to go? Is the question. God, this has not been cheap on rockets. to refer again, I can make the carpet thing. So I'm currently at 228. 228. I mean, Vachi might get confused about me just saying stuff in chat, but it's fine. It's ch, yes, configure, and that is 256. 256. So what's the difference there? Cool. I'm having a moment. Mental arithmetic. 56 minus 28. You know, screw it. I've done too much work today to die in mental arithmetic. Right. So. Okay, 28. Cool. Oh, that's surprisingly perfect. It's also upsetting because it means amount of scaffolding, but it do be like that sometimes. Yeah, I'll just drop on the farm. It's fine. Which really means I need to make my scaffolding. Now I can shift click. 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's not it. That's also not it. One day I'm gonna remember what this goddamn keybind is. It's HC. Config. 58. Minus 98. 6. 57. 58. Wait, no. Yes, it was just this one. Oh, I'm right at height limit. Cool. That makes sense, and also means I can't really do L teleport. I mean, I could do L teleporter actually. It would just need to be slightly lower, and then you still have to climb a little bit. That's fine. But yeah, that should be the farm done. Unfortunately, I don't have like a free cam type thing, so I can't actually tell if it's working. I sure hope it is. Maybe I set myself a small timer and see what happens after it. That could be an idea. I'm gonna set a timer. Cool. I've set a 5-minute timer. Now I need to think of something to talk about for 5 minutes while we wait for the farm to work, hopefully. Maybe, sort of. Oh, hell yeah, I'm at 30 followers. That means 20 to... until I can start thinking about, what's it called, affiliate, which is goated, honestly. Took basically no time and a sheer amount of carrying. Not that people actually follow you much after shoutouts. I figured people would do that more, but they don't. Can't complain though. I got quite a few out of it. And like quite a decent amount, especially like viewers, and like spiking the average view statistic out of raid, which is like the real main thing to do. You get some amount of sustained followerage, and I assume if I was a bit better at this whole gig, I'd get more from it. Followerage, but again, it just really spikes the views, average view chart, which is great, honestly. Right, you're too far beyond the scrub ranks. Have to worry about it. Average views, less. You need to have an average viewer retention of 3 over like 25 hours of streaming in order to and 50 followers is the requirements for affiliate. And I average around like 2.8. Although sometimes I have a stream and it just completely flops, and it's like, okay, well, that's not great. And you need 50, yeah, and then the 50 follower bit should just happen eventually over time. I mean, I don't have a consistent schedule nor even streaming time, and that's mostly out of my control, so I can't really blame it. Yeah, but 2 must mean more than me. I'm in fairs. I mean, I kind of have to, like, most people are like, oh, I don't want to see the count, so I don't get nervous. And me, like, I want to have at least 2, right? Well, I don't raid out on 2, I raid out on 3. 3's I will tolerate raiding out. I mean, true. You also... What's it called? Honestly, Twitch streaming is, like, the least of my worries when it comes to mental health. Like, I have an entire uni course that hates me, so... that is the... if anything's gonna put my mental health in the dumps, it would be that. And, to be honest, well, my physical health is still much worse than... Well, a decent bit worse than the average person of my age. It's a lot better than it used to be. So... And, like, physical health and mental health are really, really intertwined. So, honestly, can't be mad these days. With anything much. 2 is probably enough. Wait, no, nothing gets spawned on... well, fine, interlinked, yeah, whatever. You get a point. Yeah, because I couldn't do that and roof because... Yeah. Basically. Right, it's very rare that you have someone who's physically unhealthy and mentally completely fine, and vice versa. I mean, also because of, like, if you're doing poorly, like, your bad habits, they stay after, even if you make your mental health issues are in, like, remission. Like, bad habit formation is bad habit formation, and, like, trying to get people to correct lifestyle choices is basically impossible, right? Like, the stats for permanent weight loss, when trying is like 5 to 10% of people do it, which is not encouraging at all. There's someone who definitely should lose some weight. But, them's the breaks. And, I don't know. What's it called? Seems there be an injection for people who really need it, which is something at least, because let's be real. Those numbers, those are hard numbers, right? And despite that information being there and out there, if you want people to make changes, you need to convince them that they can. Which is difficult. I mean, smoking cessations, I think, got pretty decent numbers because we have a lot of stuff like medication need to help with it, right? But now everyone's getting addicted. Quack take. Everyone's just getting addicted to vaping, which we have no idea what that does to you. Like, we're pretty sure it's better than smoking because, like, it's very hard to be worse than smoking. But lungs are very sensitive things. Don't inhale things that you shouldn't inhale, full stop. Oh, that's the timer. Let's see if it worked at all. I'm interested in Bye. Oh, it looks like I see ghasts and they are dying. Oh no, that's a problem. I didn't realize that'd be a problem. So, there's a bug. Oh god, it's got rid of some powdered snow as well. Noted. Don't stay around the farm when it's doing its thing, and I have more powdered snow, so this bit's fine. Yeah, I think here in the UK we're banning the what's it called, the disposable ones, and honestly, great idea. Yeah, I mean this works. There is a bug with it, but it works, so I can't complain. And, like, yeah, the mushroom's predatory, and as always, regulation takes forever to get, and then you have to fight against, what's it called? lobbying and this, that, and the other, so it's always a bit of a nightmare to try and public health anything. And people make arguments about personal choice, and it's just like, eh. I know upstream factors and that. Studying sociology makes you just not blame anyone for anything. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's certainly a thing. I'm gonna go to the top and set the waypoint up there. Or not. Yeah, sometimes the elytra just chooses not to activate. I'm not sure if that's like a frames thing. Or like, again, you can take the slow route to conserve rockets, but no, I'm not gonna. And it's M, and no, it's B for you can be Y, and you can be ghast farm. Ghast platform. There we go, Wes. We have a thingamajig. Right, and now I'll get there eventually. Oh, the ghast platform's here, rather than like that. Probably should be, like, yeah, I could have definitely done this better, platform-wise. Oh well. And confirm deletion. There we go. We have a ghast platform. AFK at this at some point, but not right now. And, like, you can do the same. Although, yeah, we could also AFK at the witch farm, which probably would be more efficient, honestly. But I like having something that's my own. I don't like entirely freeloading. Right, it's part of the reason I did all the filtering stuff at the iron farms. Like, I contributed, so I can steal a bunch of iron and not feel particularly bad about it. Okay, time to go down. And yeah, ghast will spawn, so let's not go down particularly close to it. I don't actually know where I am anymore. I can't really see. Yeah, that's going to be a problem with trying to get to the ground bit. It's fine. Okay, I don't see any ghasts, which helps. I mean, one spawned, apparently. We also get ghast tears, which, you know. Very effective weaponry. And, you know, you can make regen. That's something. So, I actually... Well, I can tick something off the list for once. I did a thing. Where's home? What else do I need to build farms-wise? I mean, we have the silly bee room I kind of need to make. Again, I do feel quite cheaty with the whole... what's it called? Ah, yes, white woman doormat. We love the bot. Speaking of the Seri bot, Wes. Yeah. If I don't have to mod for you, so... Not my problem. I don't have to, I don't. Hostile mobs. More gunpowder, the ghast tears. Mask, you can go in there. Tools. Again, you can see I've organized the stuff. You're welcome. Yeah, it's these two. Stone. Let's just grab all this stuff. It's fine. I'm going to need the redstone shulker back. Yeah, let's turn that into blocks. Going up, put that in there, put that in there. Do I have Okay, no we don't. Like, I have pretty much hoarded all the redstone because I assume you don't need it, Wes. And if you do, oops. That can go on there. All the, like, variants go into bottom thing unless we really need to give them their own chest. Wait, just stack of cobblestone stays on me. I like having some amount of it on me. That goes there. This goes here. I mean, we're out of pearls. That's not... I mean, I can just go to the end and smack stuff if I really need pearls. You go in here. Crafting table goes in there. Okay, now it has to be an iron block, because there's nothing else that does go in there that isn't in there. The chest can go in the ender chest, because they're just generally useful. And those two shulkers can go back in the ender chest as well, because they're empty. I think I've left you some shulker boxes as well. I should dye that white. That'll probably be misc items if we have any, and we don't, so... Would bone meal be in organics? It would. This is a shulker box of pallets snow. It doesn't need a name, we could just, like, go there. I think I've plonked you fine. You can go in there. Oh, wait, I can just shift and I can see all the stuff. Cool. Anything else? Nah, that looks good. I need to make my bamboo things. I need more scaffolding, and we're basically out. I could do a very simple design, but I kind of don't want to. I want to make something better, essentially. You know, I'm going to make a bunch of torches. Because I have basically none. Yeah, that's almost perfect. It's not, but it's almost. You know what? I'll make some levers for the thing. So there we go. And there we go. Yeah, this seems all good for that. Which means you can go back in here. I don't like how that's full, but at the same time, it's kind of, well, I can... No, that doesn't entirely work. 32. Well, yeah, that's not going to work, obviously, because there's a bunch of iron, and there's not even, like, as much iron as I want in there. Yeah. A handful of books should be fine, and that's just a nice, proper number. So I'll do that. I mean, like, just an amount of iron in there is useful. Book chest. Wait, Wes, where'd you hide the... What's it called? The templates? Because I have some stuff I want to upgrade, because I have an amount of netherite. You can just DM it if you don't want to say it, but I don't think anyone... Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Is this... What? Now I'm confused. I'll fix that in a moment. What? What part of a bed? Beneath. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was being an idiot. Cool. I only need to yoink one, really. Oh, you got... It's smart to have a spare set of gear. Like, Cool, cool. I'll cover this back up. I assume that's your valuable stuff. I would recommend putting it in a shulker box. Boars. There it is. Boars is the character from Fire Emblem, and my favorite expletive, apparently. Yep, that's the plan. Time to grab the valuable shulker. You need Netherrack as well, don't you? Crafting. Yeah. Owie, my diamonds. You know. How many do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then 10. Because the other pickaxe, and 11 to have one more to keep. Yeah, my diamonds, where's I'm broke. Yeah, I guess it gives a use for diamonds, actually, so I can't complain too much, right? Well, you know what, I'm going to open these guys up. Just so I can feel less poor. I might need to go mining again. Yeah, I mean, it's a good change, I guess, because it gives a use to diamonds, but owie. I might need to make a tunnel bore. 30 more diamonds is not bad. Well, 30 diamonds now, like it's like loose. Well, that's going to set back to gambling machine a bit. Because actually, how many diamonds is this in total? I mean, I could do maths, but I'm not going to. Yeah, 2 stacks in a bit, and I'll... That's probably fine, actually, to start the gambling machine, but then... No, because I'll need at least a bit more. That'd be fine for the dispensers. Or slash droppers, but it wouldn't be enough for everything else. Oh well. 1, 2, 3. Plonk down there. Yeah, I'm not going to think about trims right now. Put this back in. Yeah. You know, we've been going for basically 2 hours, and I need to go soon. So, you know what, let's just do a couple upgrades and then end off. What do I want to upgrade even? That's the question. I mean, pickaxe is always definitely, right? You always upgrade a pickaxe first. So, kaboom. And I pickaxe, axe, and... Probably a piece of armor, but I want to just like have partial armor upgraded because that's going to look weird. Do I do sword on it? No, because like I don't kill stuff enough for sword to be useful enough, and it's only a tiny amount of damage. Additional. It's like 1 more damage, right? Yeah, it's 8. Honestly, with this cheaty thing, if I like, oh no, I'll do leggings. Screw it. We can have an amount of netherite drip. I have once again changed my mind. I'm gonna do the helmet because the helmet looks the coolest of the armor pieces. There we go. We are now a mixed match of gear. But I do think that's gonna be it for now. Well, as always, thank you for watching. And who knows when I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe never. Who knows? Hi, cool kid. I do be leaving. Who do I want to go to? You know what? Amina changed the name. Let's go to Amina. Why not? And I always say this like it's going to be a dramatic leave, but what's it called? It's not going to be a dramatic leave because I hit start raid and then it's like, wow, take a week. Well, 3, 2, 1. Come on, people. Let's go. Out with you. Be gone.